Good morning, y'all, y buenos dias. So for today's video, I just wanted to show y'all a super simple day in the life. We just got dressed. Well, Luna todavía está en la pijama. She has been loving these PJs. My mom got her these. They're the Burt's Bees kind. ¿Qué tienen las pijamas? Tienen un osito y un raccoon. Pero ahorita we're just snacking on some naranjas and some oatmeal, what was it? Oatmeal banana muffins that I made yesterday. But right now it is a super chilly morning. Está a 26 degrees outside. And we gotta go, after we eat breakfast, we gotta go feed the animals, and we're gonna go on a brisk morning walk. So if y'all have been following me for a while, y'all know I am not about the cold. I ain't about this life, but I'm really trying to embrace it more because, you know, I live out here in central Missouri and it gets cold. And so, tenga cuidado con eso. And so I'm really trying to live up to the there's no bad days, only bad gear. And I have like a ski jacket and all that. It's just like the process of dressing not only myself, but Luna iguali in a manner to where one of us isn't really hot because we got dressed first, if you get what I'm saying. If y'all live in the cold, y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyways, I got a sled for this year. And I got a bunch of fun stuff for us to be able to do when it does get colder. Right now, it's just cold and windy and not really snowy or anything. Oh, un abrazo para mama. But yeah, so if y'all are interested in seeing our day today, then keep on watching. Okay, so now for post-snack breakfast, we have some bread with some wild blueberry jam and some vegan feta. And then I have a blueberry smoothie. And Luna, ¿con cuál están comiendo? It is tofu salad sandwich with some spinach. That's like their favorite combo. ¿A cuál? ¿Quieres smoothie?
And Jessie too.
Sí, y Jessie también. Only took us like 30 minutes to get dressed. Vamos afuera, Cuali. ¿Está frío? Entirely too cold outside. Entirely too cold outside. And I was shoveling pig poop, which is like a great workout and really gets you hot and warm. And I still never warmed up. And we were out there for quite a bit. I was shoveling and like moving hay around and everything. Oh, y'all, my face is still like frozen. And so not only does it take a million hours to put all the stuff on, it also takes a million hours to put it all off and then save everything where it goes. But yeah, right now I'm just going to clean up the kitchen. Luna is gonna hang out with Miss Monica. Miss Monica is like a circle time thing that she watches, and it's really great. I'll put the link down below. I think I've talked to y'all about that before. My face is still so cold. But yeah, I'm just gonna clean up right now before we start clase. Quali todavía tiene smoothie en la cara. But now Luna is just working on some extra stuff that she wants to work on for homeschool. And right now I'm making lunch. I also definitely still have blueberry smoothie all over my face. But we are gonna make some couscous with some roasted butternut squash with some vegan fish patties. And ¿qué más vamos a hacer? With a side salad and some frijoles licuados. So these are the little patties. And I really, really enjoy this brand. The texture is just like on point, and so I'm so hyped about lunch right now.
No, that one right here. And that one. Right there. And that one right here. That one right. No, right there. Right there. And that one.
Yay! So now Quali is down for a nap. I've got my book and Luna's doing Legos. So I'm just gonna take this time to read as much as I can before Quali wakes up. Now I am just working on supper. So as y'all saw, I put some onions, some carrots, broccoli, chickpeas, all kinds of stuff. I got leftover butternut squash that I had roasted for lunch, so we put that in there. I got the extra chickpeas that came out of the chickpea batch, and I'm just letting that cool off before I save that in the fridge. I think that that's like a key to parents who are at home who cook every single meal, is you have to get creative and reuse stuff. For us, it is a constant. Whatever we had in the last meal that was left over kind of like just fuses its way into the next. That's the best way to not only not be wasteful, but at the same time, not overwork yourself. Like you've got to, especially like for me, I cook 3 times a day, every single day. And so I have to find ways like this in order to kind of give myself a little bit of break. And so I made these chickpeas for this pasta, but then tomorrow we'll probably have hummus, or I'll roast these in the oven and have a snack, you know, like that way I'm not creating brand new meals every single meal. I'm just kind of like pushing over from the last, you know, and that way it makes it so much easier. It is now the next day and I forgot to film the pasta and the outro, so I'm here now. The pasta was really delicious. It was so simple. It's one of those things where it's almost comical how easy it was and the fact that it came out so good. But anyways, the rest of the night we just ended up blowing bubbles. Y'all who have kids already know the deal. And so Zach got home and he had these like bubble wands, and so the kids were just freaking out. And then our nightly routine starts pretty early. We start the process at around 6 o'clock. I know that sounds really ridiculous, but as a stay-at-home parent, I definitely don't get any time to myself. And so putting the kids to bed early and starting that process early gives me a few hours to just be without having you know who attached to me. And so we start the process at around 6 o'clock. And so either the kids will get a bath or they'll shower. And so if they want to get in the bath, we know that it's going to take longer, so we start that at 6. But if they are just going to shower, then we start it at 6:30. And so Luna and Kuali will play in the bathtub for a really long time. We let them kind of like, you know, get all that energy out. And then we'll go downstairs and start doing PJs and brushing teeth and brushing hair and giving gracias and just kind of winding down for the day. And then sometimes it depends on the night. I will just, because I'm in charge of Kuali and Zach's in charge of Luna. That's just how we've divided our labor, because also I nurse Kuali. So that's kind of how it has to be. And so I will go and read a book to Kuali and lay him down and start nursing him. And then Luna and Zach will sometimes play with Legos or do a puzzle right before they go to bed. And then Zach and Luna will come in and Zach will read Luna to sleep. And so it's just a process that we've got just down packed just because we do it every single night. And so I'm really fortunate that the kids will go down really easy. And by 7 o'clock, they're both pretty much asleep. And so we come up here and for about an hour, Zach and I do our own thing. So I will read my book or edit or whatever it is that I want to do, watch a documentary or whatever. And then Zach will watch an anime or play his games. And then at around 8 o'clock, we all meet up together. Me, Zach, and Jesse will meet up to watch something on Netflix. And we go to bed pretty early. So 9:30, we start our process. So we go downstairs, brush our teeth. I do my meditation at night and all that stuff. And so we're in bed asleep by 10 o'clock pretty much every single night. It's kind of funny. I'll get text or messages from people and they're like, oh, so-and-so, you know, whatever. And my phone at 9 o'clock goes into downtime mode. I highly suggest for any of y'all who are trying to be more aware of the time on your phone, I have on my settings to where I can only be on social media for 30 minutes a day, and that gives me enough time to reply to messages, reply to comments, post, and it gives me plenty enough time to do what I need to do. But it kind of just turns off the apps after you hit that time frame. And then at 9 o'clock, I have downtime, which it turns off all apps essentially until the next morning. So I have them turned off until 7 o'clock. And that way I'm not tempted to get on or to check or to try to do work once that time is off. Because as someone who works from home, sometimes you're just working all the time, not stop. And so you have to find those boundaries in order to give yourself that break, because otherwise you're just working all the time. Anyways, that was my rant and my ramble. I hope y'all enjoy this video. I know that I have been super busy with everything lately. We had all kinds of stuff pop up lately, but I want to be more consistent with y'all. I love making videos and I love connecting with y'all, and I'm still upset that YouTube does not allow comments to be placed on here, because I miss y'all so much. I made so many friends through all of this, and now it's upsetting that people either have to go all the way through Instagram or email me, and I know that it's a lot more work. But anyways, as always, Tlasko Mati for watching. As always, if y'all have any comments or questions, head over to my Instagram. Tlasakamati for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.